All right, this is step one of our capstone project, and I definitely had some issues during this project. Getting everything to work together properly and using Carrot was a problem for me. But I just went back and watched the R code videos from Unit 5 and 6 and stuff like that, and then I eventually figured out what I was doing wrong and was able to fix it. But so first, we just need to install the packages, the necessary ones to be able to use all of our stuff here, and then we just run those libraries so we can plot the data properly. And then next, we go to our body measurement analysis area. Um, we just need to run that line to be able to pull the information from Excel. And then this next line of code we use to remove any of the rows of missing data from the sheet. And then next we get into the setting the seed. This setting the seed lets us be able to reproduce these results so they're consistent for every run that we have. Um, yeah. And then this next part is how we train our how we create the training set. I mean, and then we just use this test here to do all the rows. And then let's see. All right. And then now we get into the first model of linear regression for this data set. So this next line right here will will predict the body fat based on other variables. Um, and then the next line will uh, use that regression model to test it. So let me do that. There you go. It does that. And then this next one will be our decision tree. And then it's the same thing as this, but we're just using the decision tree instead of the linear regression. And then these two lines will do that. All right. And now this next part, we just have to evaluate the performance of the model. And that's what these next two lines do. They will calculate the RMSE and the R squared variables. Nope, does that over here, puts it in the values section. And then we do the same thing for the decision tree. And it puts it over here in our values again. And then this will print this to the console right here, give us the results. And then, so here are the results down here. You can see for those variables. And then, where was I? Oh, and then now we're on to the plotting section. So this next one will plot the trained decision tree for the model. So here we go. We can run this. And it creates this plot over here that shows the decision tree for the body fat. And then, let's see. All we need to do for this one. Yeah. So that was the body measurements section of the assignment. And now we're on to the loan applications model. So for the loan application model, we can just go ahead and run these. It does the same thing as up here. it reads the data from the Excel sheet, and then it gets rid of the missing rows right here. So we run this as well, gets rid of those, and then this section right here just it just converts the categorical variables into factors for the modeling purposes. So we can just go ahead and run all of these. They all are just the same thing like I just said. And then for the caret section, it's the same thing as up here. What it does is it creates, or it helps set the seed for the reproducibility of the results to make sure that they are consistent. And this here splits it into an 80% training and 20% test stuff right here. And run these. And then this just creates the training data set. And now we go to logistic regression. And we just need to train this logistic regression model to help predict the class labels. Here we go. We just do the same thing. It adds it over here, just like before. And then for the second one, we have to train a decision tree classification model to predict the loan results. And then we just do the same thing here. We run that. Go to confusion matrix now. We need this to create a confusion matrix to evaluate like logistic regression predictions and stuff like that. So we just click run here. It'll do that. And then now we're on to this part again, just like before. And then this is how we evaluate the performance. So we just go here, we do that. It'll give us the results down here, the accuracy of them. And yep. And then we can just do these rests to like print the results and plot them on the remaining part. So here's the plotted decision tree for the loan results here. And then I believe that is it. It shows the accuracies right here from the decision tree and the regression model. They are like 15% apart here. And yeah, thank you.